Welcome back, everyone. Today we are diving into one of the most unusual stories of the vaudeville era, a time when performers were stars and magic, comedy, and music permeated New York City streets. Of all the amazing deeds, one narrative particularly jumps out. The odd case of Sober Sue, the woman who simply couldn't laugh. One of the most popular venues in New York in the early 1900s, Victoria Theatre presented a special challenge for every comic performing there. Anyone who could make Sober Sue laugh would receive $1,000, the management had offered as an appealing incentive. Now, that was a fortune in past years. News of this challenge spread like wildfire, and comedians gathered to test their skills. Sue would take her seat, expressionless, ready to be entertained, or so they imagined. Each night, comedians poured forth their finest material, hoping to be the one who could eventually make her break character. But Sober Sue sat motionless, unconcerned by the cleverest jokes and the most outrageous slapstick sequences. It wasn't long before she became a legend, and the challenge itself transformed into a vaudeville performance. As word spread, Sober Sue became the ultimate humorous test. Even the biggest stars in comedy tried, and failed. Audiences were gathering to observe not just the event but the continuing fight between performers and this indomitable woman. So, what was Sober Sue's secret? Why couldn't she laugh? Well, the explanation is both terrible and smart. You see, Sue wasn't just indifferent, she was literally physically incapable of laughing. Sue had an unusual form of facial paralysis, which made it impossible for her to grin or laugh, no matter how humorous she found anything. The theater managers knew about Sue's health all along. They saw a chance for a creative marketing ploy, something to bring people in night after night. While audiences thought they were trying their comedy skills against a supernaturally stoic woman, they were really part of a big vaudeville hoax. Sober Sue's challenge was more than just a smart trick. It was a testimony to the imaginative showmanship that typified the vaudeville period. By turning her into an impossible comedy challenge, the theater had found a method to keep people inquisitive and engaged, night after night. Today, Sober Sue remains a symbol of both the cunning and mystery of a bygone period. Her story reminds us of the power of illusion, and just how far people would go to entertain a crowd. It's a story that may make you grin, even if Sober Sue herself never did. Thanks for viewing. If you enjoyed this look into the odd case of Sober Sue, be sure to like, subscribe, and share with anybody who enjoys a good mystery. Until next time, keep interested.